Who would have ever imagined that Tellarknights would actually get new support ever? Who would have ever thought? Well, here we are. And as I'm trying to adjust my tripod, there we go. And yeah, it's been a hot minute since Tellarknights got any form of support ever. In fact, I think the last time Tellarknights got support was actually a few years ago. Let's see. Tellarknight. Let's see. The last bit of support that we got the last bit of support that we ever got in that we ever got for Tellarknights was, I believe, Cyberstorm Access. Yes, that was actually the last time that Tellarknights got any form of support whatsoever. The first batch of cards that we got for the lore was Duelist Alliance all the way back in 2014, 2015. So it's been a long time. It has been a very, very long time since Tellarknights got any form of support. And in today's video, Terminal World 3 has given us the new Tellarknights, and oh my god, Tellarknights could potentially become the most broken meta deck in 2026. Like, there's no denying it whatsoever. It is a wild archetype. And I actually do want to give a big shout out to a really good friend of mine who I met at Locals a few years ago. The guy's YouTube name is Tellarknight. So big shout outs to him. I wouldn't say that he has an obsession with Tellarknights, but it's become more of his specialty, if you will, where the whole archetype is basically his like Zen garden, if you will. Like he's an expert when it comes to the Tellarknight archetype, and there are 4 cards to talk about in this video with a shit ton of reprints. So let's get down to business, and we are going to kick things off with Constellar Caster. And unfortunately, YG Organization has only revealed the artwork and not the card itself, which is fine. But it is a 4-star light fairy with 1700 attack, 600 defense. The first effect is a once per turn that reads: if this card is summoned, you can special summon 1 Constellar monster from your deck except this card, and you cannot special summon from the extra for the rest of the turn except light and dark monsters. Second effect reads: a Constellar Xyz monster that has this card's material gains this effect. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or effect as a quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from your monsters, and if you do, negate that effect and destroy that card. So this is literally a 1-card rank 4 summon with a Solemn Judgment in the Xyz monster, which is absolutely crazy, absolutely wild. Like, literally, you can normal summon this card, use its effect to summon another Constellar, and then you just go into I think Deltaros. So Tellarknight Deltaros, which I think requires 2 2 level 4 light monsters. So, not too bad. Not too bad. And also it's a solemn judgment for spell cards or effects, which is absolutely wild. Next up, we've got Tellarknight Signian. I'm probably butchering it, but I believe Signian is how it's supposed to be pronounced. I think that's the correct pronunciation. Um, Sygnanian Signian. Yeah, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, 4-star light warrior, 1500 attack, 1000 defense. This card is always treated as a consteller card, and all three of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads: if this card is summoned, you can add one Tellarknight or Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. Second effect reads: you can target one other light monster you control, increase its level, and this card's level by 1. Third effect reads: this card can be treated as 2 materials for the Xyz summon of a Tellarknight Xyz monster that requires 3 or more materials. So I believe there is one. Oh my. What's that one? I need to go to Duel Links because whenever I play Duel Links as Dumont, I always I always do a Star Seraph Constellar deck, and I think I know. So there's a few cards that I can. Oh, how about that? DM World Update Celebration bonus stamps. Oh, okay. So apparently on Duel Links there are 8 tickets that they can get with each passing day. That's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. I will have to take care of that in a little bit. Let's go this way. New set, new structure deck. Let's take a look. So it looks like we are getting a new character for Duel Links, maybe. So let's see. I apologize. This is gonna take a minute, so give me a second. Oh, Tristan, really? It's Rebecca Hawkins. Okay. Let me. You know what? I think we get free packs. Okay, cool. So with Duel Links, we get free packs. We get a free Soul Servant structure deck. Again, shoutouts to Duel Links. I apologize for this. I wanted to um 10 packs plus a UR, so we get that for free. And let's skip. And it looks like we got a lot of new cards with that. With that, we even got an Illusion of Chaos. That's cool. Kaiba Man the Legend. Very nice. That's the confirmed UR. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's it. Okay, so finally I can check out. I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So whenever I play as Dumont, I always do it's always a Star Seraph Constellar deck, which is actually a really solid deck. And the Tellarknight Xyz monster that you can go into with Signian and with Signian and Caster, you can go into cards like Stellar Knight Triver. You can go into Dark Tellarknight Badlamius, and even Tellarknight Deltaros as well, because most of those require three monsters, so that's actually really solid. It is hella solid. So the fact that you're able to do that is just absolutely wild. It literally is like a one card. It's a one card like summon, like literally a one card Exceed summon, which is absolutely wild. Caster, wow, okay. Yeah, they really changed it up. Holy shit. This is off of the DM. Check this out, guys. The Kaiba Dome. Look at this. Yugi's grandfather's work game shop, which is very funny. And then look at that. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool. Shoutouts to Duel Links. I'll be getting to that in a little while, but yeah. So the idea would be for you to go to caster, use the effect to add Signian, go double summon, because you can use double summon in the deck if you wanted. Activate double summon, play Signian, and then go into a second and then just add another Tellarknight to your hand, and you can literally use the second effect of this card to change this card's level plus caster's level to 5, and you can go into Constellar Pleiades, which is absolutely wild. Not bad actually. That's actually really good, really solid. By the way. Next up we have Tellarknight Constellar Ptolemy Omega 7. And holy shit, that artwork is badass. Holy shit, look at that art, you guys. Absolutely, that is absolutely badass. That is so badass. It is a rank 7 Light Machine Exceeds with 2700 attack and defense, and requires 3 level 7 monsters. And the effects read as follows. Once per turn during your main phase 2, you can also Exceed summon this card by using a Tellarknight or Constellar Exceeds monster control and transfer its materials. So you can go into Constellar Ptolemy M7 and go into Omega 7 as well, which is absolutely funny. That is actually the first effect. The other two effects are as follow. While you have 7 or more Tellarknight monsters with different names in your grave and or banishment, this card gains 2700 attack and defense, and it's unaffected by your opponent's activated card effects. So its attack and defense literally doubles. It literally doubles to over 6,000 attack, which is absolutely. I believe it's that, right? 14, 54. It literally goes up to 5,400 attack, almost 6,000 attack, which is absolutely wild. The second effect reads: once per turn, as a quick effect, you can detach any number of materials from this card, target that many monsters your opponent controls, shuffle them into the deck. It's literally a spin. You can literally spin cards back into your opponent's deck, thus breaking their entire board. This is probably by far one of the best board breakers that this archetype has ever had in a long time. Holy shit, that is absolutely crazy. The last new card that is in this set is Tellarknight Constellar Deltaros. Holy shit, you guys, that is actually crazy. That is absolutely wild. The artwork looks incredible, and it is a rank 4 Light Warrior Exceeds with 2500 attack and defense, and requires 3 or more level 4 monsters. Excuse me, and it has 3 separate effects. The first one reads: your opponent cannot target rank 5 or higher Tellarknight and Constellar Exceeds monsters you control with card effects. It's excuse me, it's literally protection. It's literally protection. The only downside is that if your opponent uses a card like say Dark Hole or Raigeki, they don't target. That's the only downside that they are because that they're cards from the DM and from the DM era. They don't though cards like Dark Hole and Raigeki, they don't target, so they don't they're not affected by Del Toro's effect. However, cards like Lightning Storm and oh my god, what's in the cards like Lightning Storm and Compulse, whatnot. Those cards are affected because they do target. So that's the only thing. So you have to try and find some way to out the opponent's Dark Hole, out their Raigeki. But if you're able to have this card on board, like Lightning Storm does nothing. They can't do jack shit. The only thing that they can do is just target the back row, and that's pretty much it. Second effect reads: once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, add one Tellarknight or Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon a live monster. So it's literally Rhoda, and you get to normal summon twice in a single turn, which can help you further your plays, which is really solid. Third effect reads: if this card is sent to the grave except from the field, you can special summon one Tellarknight or Constellar monster from your hand or banishment. Oh my god. Okay, so Extra Foolish Burial does it. Let's just be real. Extra Foolish Burial does it. Plain and simple. Enough said. Enough said, you guys. Enough said. Now, as far as the reprints that will be in the set, you've got, for the Tellarknights, you've got Deneb, Altair, and Vega. You've got Constellar Caduceus. You have Tellarknight, Altarian, and Lyran. Constellar Pleiades, Constellar Ptolemy M7, Constellar Omega, Stellar Knight Deltaros, Trevor, Stellar Knight Constellar Diamond, Tellarknight Ptolemaeus, Dark Tellarknight Batlamius, Tellarknight Constellar Caduceus, I believe is how it's pronounced, Tellarknight Skybridge, and Constellar Tellarknights. So those are the reprints that will be in the set. Those are the new cards that will be in the set. And if I'm being honest, I think Tellarknights could potentially be the biggest threat to the meta in 2026. I'm just being real. These new cards are absolutely insane. I'm actually tempted to build them. And what's even more funny is that because that technically this is more of a chaos strategy, you can also use the chaos cards that were seen in Toon Chaos. You can use those. You can use the dark and the light barrier statue as well to prevent your opponent from doing anything. This deck, I'm being dead ass, might just be the biggest threat. I said it before, I will say it again. This deck might be the biggest threat to the meta in 2026, because right now, in the current meta, the current format right now is Malice, Raziel, Mitsurugi, and hold up, it's Yummy, Mitsurugi, Malice, and Raziel I mentioned, and what's the other one? K9 Vanquish Soul. Those are literally the biggest. Those are the top decks of the format right now. This deck might just break the meta entirely. And I know that I said that earlier this year. I think with the Dragon Rulers and Blue Eyes with the structure deck that we got earlier this year. But to be fair, technically Blue Eyes can still break from time to time, and Dragon Rulers nowadays have become more of a rogue strategy. So I mean, Tellarknights could potentially become that big threat, but we will just have to wait and see. But with that being said, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, you guys want more card discussions in the future, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.